And then, oh my gosh. Oh, that was amazing. Hey guys, we're here today for another episode of the Dyno Report. This week, tires. We have the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500 ultra high performance summer tires that look very nice and super sticky, much better than the tires I have on the car right now, which are 3 different brands, as you've probably heard in 18 videos that I've said it in. I've said it a lot. I mean, I've had these tires on the car since I got it, been running them down until I really could budget for new tires, and we finally have. They're going in today, and I am so excited. These things are gonna give us the traction we were looking for in 0 to 60s. Yes! But anyways, we're gonna tell you where we're at right now with these really bad tires. So originally, I was actually gonna be getting these tires a little bit later. We were saving up, budgeting for them. But then one day I went to our church to film the announcement video, and I parked right in front, so I kind of push it up to the curb and hang it left very hard. So my wheel was cranked, and I looked at the tires with about 1 degree of camber, I think it is. The inside of those tires is just disintegrated, basically. It is so bad. I looked at them and I'm like, Hannah, we're gonna need to get these about 3 months early. It's really bad. It was actually so bad that I didn't even do 0 to 60 testing on the previous Dyno Report video with the integrated engineering cold air intake. Go check out that video. It's pretty sweet. But I was like, I'm not about to put these tires through that stress when they're already so depleted. Like they could just go poof, pop. I don't know. I mean, it's fun for me because I get new tires, but it was kind of an unexpected expense. Like, oh, darn, that's actually going to be a lot sooner than I thought. But I'm very excited. We have decided to go with Indy 500s from Firestone, and they are ultra high performance summer tires, slick, but also fairly good in the wet, so they say. Now, I've had these tires on this car since I got it about 18,000 miles ago. It's a little time ago. And there's actually 3 different brands. The Hankooks are on the back. There's a Black Lion on the front, and then there's something else. I don't know. And these guys have been troopers to even last 18,000 miles after I bought them. I mean, they came with the car, so yeah. But I'm so ready to have a matching set in their entirety with pretty slick tires. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. I've really been looking forward to trying ultra high performance tires, not so much just pure slicks, but just anything that'll be grippier than all seasons, because on my Audi, admittedly, I did need the all seasons. I had Nokian 94Hs, I think they were. I bought them used from a place that specializes in used tires, and I mean, they did great for me. They awesome traction in the snow, pretty decent driving around. They weren't anything to write home about. And I know the Audis always suffer from understeer anyway, so I wasn't about to think, man, these tires suck. I'm feeling all this understeer, but that's just Audis. So I'm really excited to see what slicker tires do on this GTI. That launch that we can get, just kind of bursting forward. I can do the launch at about 3,500 RPMs, and anything more than that, the tires start to spin up pretty good, and you lose about 1 second, 1.2 seconds on your 0 to 60. So I'm really excited to see where I can stick that needle on launch to still keep traction and just send it down the road as fast as I can. I'm predicting maybe a 6.2, something like that. We're not tuned, so I don't see us getting too much faster than the factory 6.4, which we've actually been able to do once before these tires really started to go off the cliff. I mean, they got bad fast. I also would absolutely love to do a send-off burnout, but I don't really know if that's gonna happen because these tires might go pop. So unfortunately, that's probably not gonna happen. I know that's obligatory. This is the first time buying new tires in a car that can actually spin them up. And I mean, I feel bad, but I would rather not have those things go pop, break something, or if I'm doing any pulls, they kind of pop and go veer into a ditch. There's just repair bills associated with some of that stuff that I'm really not ready to pay, not willing to pay right now. So we're just gonna put the Indy 500s on, and we're gonna keep these old tires. We're actually gonna make a table out of them. I've decided we're gonna do that. It's gonna be really cool, I think. We're building up some stuff to put in our studio once we get a studio inside a garage. Right now, technically my studio is in my office, but when my wife and I end up buying a house or getting someplace where we can actually do more stuff, we've got a full garage plan. It's gonna be sweet. I mean, honestly, I don't know how much left there is to tell you guys about these tires because I've complained about them a lot in a lot of other previous videos, but now we are finally doing something about it, finally changing the tires, and I mean, there's really not much else to say, but let's go get some more grip. So we're gonna take this thing to a professional to get the tires installed. We're gonna take it back out and see how the Indy 500s drive. If we can get a better launch, beat that 0 to 60. So let's get them on. Grip 4 days, love it. These tires are so stinking good. These Indy 500s are ultra high performance summer tires that have been improved over the previous generations to handle the wet better. I had them in dampness, I would call it, and there's no problems at all. These things are great. There's so much more tread on the ground than the all seasons that I had. They're just gonna grip, they're gonna grab that road so much better. But I will say, one of the things you can instantly feel the difference is the rolling resistance. Because there is more grip, because there is more traction with the road, you can actually feel there's a little bit more of a resistance, at least early on. It might be breaking in and losing some of that resistance. You can just feel it kind of slowing the car down a little bit, kind of pulling the car certain ways when you get grip. But now that we've gotten kind of used to it, figured out how it drives so stinking well with these tires. The low speed cornering is almost too easy. It's insane. It's so stinking nice to drive now that I actually have tires that are good. It's so refreshing. I will say I haven't really tried to just absolutely plant it in certain areas. I just really haven't had the time right now. But I can tell you right now, this traction is immaculate. I mean, you saw the state of the tires if you looked on Instagram, how bad they were. So anything was gonna be better than those, and these really are super nice. I will say these tires are only a 45,000 mile tire, which for me, probably about 3 to 4 years. I'm okay with that. Here in Georgia, that is really all you need for year round. So those things will wear out pretty quick. But really, I'm not terribly worried about that, just because I like new tires, I like different tires, and I want to test out some other stuff. I'll probably even replace these with when I get new wheels at some point, so that these things won't even be the tire that I have on the life of this car for those 3 to 4 years. Now, I have taken some corners at a fairly decent speed, and these things have held on incredibly well. I actually had them out at one point, not really for acceleration testing, just for cornering, and I had a turn that I would take 80 miles an hour and get understeer. This time, I could have pushed another 10, 15 miles an hour, and I got no understeer at 80. These things stinking grip. It is so nice. I am honestly just, chomping at the bit to get these 0 to 60 testings done. I want to see what they can do. It's been so long coming. Oh, I'm so excited. The one thing I do wish I had on the GTI were slightly wider tires. I got them in the mail and they looked, super sticky, super wide, super good. And then I get them on the car and I look at them and I'm like, these look so thin. It's not terribly wide. And that'll come with new wheels. It's the wheel's fault, not the tire's fault, because you usually buy them to match the wheel, unless you're going for that look. Ugh. I'm not a huge fan of stretch tires. I really am not. I'm more in it for performance than I am for looks, and stretched tires, I mean, they look fine, but they're not gonna perform very well. That 30-degree camber, it's not gonna perform well. I'm more in it for taking turns fast, acceleration, more so than I am for the looks. Now, I did actually find out getting an alignment that my wheels have a 1 degree of negative camber. Stance Nation, bro. No, it's really not Stance Nation, bro. It's not a lot. It really isn't. It's just enough for the car to get slightly more grip when you're turning in. I would be okay with a couple more degrees, something to make it look a little bit cooler, but still be functional and not just burning a hole on 1/3 of the tread of the tire. I'm not interested in that. Plus, I want these tires to last a little bit longer than a year anyway. So there's that. It's just people have different tastes. Mad respect to the people who do that build, because I mean, there are some that do look really, really good. There's actually an Audi A4 that I've seen around here that's got not full stance, but pretty decent, and I think it looks really good. I like it. Now, like I said, coming from a stop, I haven't really noticed an increase in traction because I haven't done anything full send yet from a stop, because you're not really going to notice too much in higher speed runs when you're going from 60 to 100 per se, just because you've already got that traction there. Where it really matters right now, especially for front wheel drive, is that off the line traction, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what these do for that. I've noticed there's so much more traction. It is so nice to drive. It is so much fun. Corners can be taken with such ease. It really is kind of insane to drive this. Now, I've got the upgraded rear sway bar, I've got the rear interior brace, I've got a subframe locking collar kit, done some stuff to make it handle better. The wheel spacers help a little bit just because they widen that stance, give you a bit of a lower center of gravity, if you will. And these tires are really just helping make this thing come alive even more. I know that's the word that I use all the time, is come alive, but this car is just having fun. It really is. I'm excited at some point to get this thing dialed in professionally with a front sway bar, coilovers, everything done and adjusted really well so that its handling setup is precise. Now, this thing is great. The bolt-on mods that you can do just slapping them on do fantastic, but I'm really excited to take it to a track, see how it drives, get it adjusted, and see what we can do to change the driving dynamics of a front-wheel drive car. And now that I've got some new tires, we're gonna hit the drag strip. You know we are. It is summer again. I was also kind of waiting for that. The tracks are open. Hopefully we'll do a track day. There's one out by Savannah that I want to do. They just cost a little bit of money. I don't have that much money to blow on a track day. I prioritize the tune over the track day. But now that we've got tires I'm comfortable taking to a track, we're gonna start hitting a couple more of those up. It is gonna be super fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I've made a couple friends around here who go to the drag strip nearby, and I'm gonna start going with them, seeing what it's like, getting a feel for it, taking my car out myself, and seeing what times we can lay down. I mean, there is so much rubber on those things that it's probably gonna blow any time I can set out here out of the water. So I'm really looking forward to it. Grip, turn. Turning. Good night, and launch. Absolutely loving this. And then turn. 85 grips, holy cow. Shoot nugs. Oh, that was 80 on a tighter radius. Ooh. Ooh, I love these tires. I was kind of surprised by that one right there, but that was so sweet. Absolutely stinking love it. Zoom in. And then oh, that was amazing. That gets the heart racing. That gets the heart racing. Oh, just the grip you can put in here now is insane. I think the limiting factor now isn't the tires, it's actually the driver. Oh my gosh, how confident are you to throw it in this turn? That's really the limiting factor now. These tires perform so stinking well. It's like, you just turn. Oh my gosh. That's 105 doing those weaves, and it just absolutely grips. That is insane. I'm not gonna push it too hard, but 85, 90, oh my gosh. That's absolutely ridiculous. I love these things. You don't even realize how fast you're going. Bonkers, holy cow. All right, now that we've had that fun and I'm well overexposed, we're gonna do some 0 to 60 testing. And I am very, very much looking forward to it. That was prime. That was so stinking good. But we're gonna do some 0 to 60. We're trying to beat 6.4, and I think we're gonna do it. We already, my heart's still pounding. Ready for run number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Smoky. Very smoky at a 7.3. I think because I dipped my wheel in the dirt a little bit, that's kind of what did it. I tried a 4,000 RPM start as well, which is a little bit high for what normally I do. So first run was a 7.3. Now I think there's a little heat in the tires. We're gonna get ready and do run number 2. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I forgot to reset it, darn it. That's okay. Ready for actual run number 2 in 3, 2, 1. There's grip, I can tell you that. 6.8, that's it? Weird, man. I did a 6.6 with the old tires and weight reduction. Let's try another one again real quick. Ready for run number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Seven flat. Okay, something's going on here. Something's going on. I can feel the grip in the turns is just not coming on the acceleration like I really wanted. Reset. That was a 4.9 20 to 60 though. Ready for run number 4 in 3, 2, 1. .3. Gosh darn it. Let's do run number 5. 5.1 20 to 60. Ready for run number 5 in 3, 2, 1. This is a good one. 6.9. Why does that not feel right? That doesn't feel right. That was I swear that would have been one of my better polls, and it's a 6.9. App, are you working? Okay. 4.7 20 to 60. So that means there is a 2.2 seconds 0 to 20. That's weird. Ready for this. Let's get some real heat in the tires. All right, and then ready for 6, I think it is. Yeah, run number 6. There we go. Ready for run number 6 in 3, 2, 1. 7 flat. This is so weird. Why is it? Interesting. Ready for 7, I think. What the heck? This is so weird. I swear I'm doing better than this. I don't really know what to think of this, honestly. Because I know these tires have so much more grip because I've tested them in corners. It's not coming to me. It's just not. I think I'm shifting. People tell me not to shift too late in first, but I'm shifting. Okay, we're gonna do the last run and then call it. Ready, run something or other. There's gonna be a lot of these. This is gonna be a long one. Ready, in 3, 2, 1. .1. I'm very, very confused with this right now. Very confused. Well, we tried. I mean, I can tell you what, these tires definitely have so much more grip. They definitely do in the turns. For whatever reason, I'm not getting it in 0 to 60. I did way more runs than normal just to see what was happening, see if anything's going on. And it's just consistently at 7 seconds. I don't know why. I mean, these things do so well. What was that? 6.3, 20 to... I don't even know, man. I'm very confused. I love these tires. These tires are fantastic. It's probably driver error, because I can tell you some of these turns I've been doing up here, been able to go so much faster than I ever have around them and put the thing in so late and still get that grip on under braking and turning. These tires are so good. I'm sorry we couldn't do a 6.2. I wonder if my timing stuff is up as well, because literally on the old tires I was able to do a 6.6 with weight reduction, and now I can't even do a 6.7, 6.6 with the new tires. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Have a great day. And remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.